absolutely unbelievable. Twice in one day, even. Just could not stay away, so we back. What is that glitch that happens right when I load in? That glitch. And it's not just on my end. I saw it on the other end of the video. Anyway, how you doing? It's good to see you again. Quick check-in on the market. Things are moving. They're always moving. Up or down. Even sideways sometimes. We saw that with the Cyberkongs this week, moving homes to the Ronin blockchain. But I wanted to check back in. Getting better with this volume. We're going to bring those levels down a little bit. We'll bring my levels up. Coming up here. Okay. Kind of an end-of-day check-in. Bored Ape Yacht Club at 1 after we blew away that, what was that? The Dead Friends, Dead Fellas, something. We blew away that wash-traded collection. They're gone. Bored Ape Yacht Club is here at the top. Gods Unchained right behind it. Both of those just over 8 million in sales. Excuse me, Gods Unchained over 6 mil in sales, 686 million. What I wanted to talk about was AI World. I spent probably almost 2 hours looking into the AI World collection. I'll tell you what, I don't understand it. I really, really don't. What I think it is an ecosystem for AI tools, AI applications, AI tech in general. But tell you what, their website doesn't even know what AI World is. It has ChatGPT integrated. I threw some questions at it. What is AI World? It told me it's a conference, which actually it's right. It is a conference. What is this platform? It replies that it's OpenAI, which is the creator of ChatGPT. So clearly that's what's integrated here. And what are AI World nodes? Which that is the NFT that's being sold. That is what we're seeing on the top of the leaderboard here at number 4. Those are the NFTs. Well, its own platform doesn't know what those nodes are. So luckily, my little digging tells us what they are. The nodes, I think, are like validators, like on Ethereum or Bitcoin. You can pay to own and run a validator. You are rewarded by passing. You are rewarded for passing along blocks and validating the transactions. You're rewarded with crypto. And in the same way, I think if you buy one of these NFTs, there are 3 tiers of them. There's a cluster, which is the highest, most expensive tier, I believe around 10,000 Tether. There's a medium tier, don't remember the name of that. And then there's like a common tier, which is the cheapest one. It's around $2,000 or so, and that price goes up 1% every time it's sold, I believe, something like that. Anyway, you own that, you end up being rewarded with their tokens as blocks are mined. If any of that's incorrect, it's super technical. I really had trouble wrapping my head around it. It's a very technical project, but they have legitimate partners. There's something very real and tangible with this project. I'm interested. I saw a partnership with Chainlink, very well respected, highly regarded technology that links offline, or I should say off-chain data to the blockchain, and it links it through the Chainlink. I don't know if they're technically a blockchain, but I'll call it a blockchain. So it links off-chain data through the Chainlink chain or ecosystem. So super interesting. I know plenty of projects that use Chainlink to randomize and to, I guess, authenticate in a way or preserve off-chain mechanics. So very legitimate things. To see AI World partnered with them, that speaks a lot to maybe the caliber, the quality of AI World. So definitely worth looking into. They also partnered with FaceDAO, which is a very big social media DAO platform. So keep your eyes on that. It's one of the bigger products to come out of Binance. And again, seeing it so high on the leaderboard, it's very interesting, and it has my attention. So AI World, we'll see if they're still up there tomorrow. I think they have a lot of supply left to sell. They have 20,000 NFTs total. I don't know how many they've sold so far. Maybe we can peek and see. Only 191. They have a ton to go. We'll see if this can sustain. I don't know, but it is interesting. I do think that's pretty darn cool. The rest of the leaderboard, though, Mutant Ape Yacht Club, we touched on earlier today. Nothing extraordinary going on there. Sorare. I did learn that it's not just soccer NFTs and fantasy football, it's baseball as well, and I think that's coming onto the platform soon, too, and maybe we have them unified in a collection, which would be pretty awesome. captains, up over 300,000 in the past 24 hours. PLAYNFT, I think we mentioned earlier. I do want to show that, though, because I found their platform. Watch to earn. This is for content creators and their fans to engage with each other and earn some type of rewards, probably through crypto, but it is all backed by NFTs, so kind of a fun way to tokenize, social media experiences here. BEEPLE. You'll hear me gush about art all the time. You really will, but BEEPLE's a special kind of guy. If you're not familiar, he is the highest selling... Actually, I'm going to walk this back immediately. I was going to say he's the highest selling NFT artist. He might not be. But with that being said, I think he has some of the highest sales in the NFT space. BEEPLE's, at this point, world-renowned for having an NFT sell for $69 million. That was in early 2021. It's this piece that sold at Christie's. It's his first 5,000 days NFT. BEEPLE's a digital artist who creates a new piece of artwork every single day and was one of the early artists to understand the potential of NFTs, because through NFTs, he can have a living creating art, just simply by creating art and nothing else. And that should be enough for these people, because they create such wonderful things that really do move us in a way that, not much else can. So to see people be able to live a life, a full life now, because they can support themselves through their art, it's pretty great. And NFTs and art still the very, very best use case for NFTs. So awesome seeing somebody as successful as him. So not just this NFT, that sold for such a high price. He has another piece that sold for $30 million, and it's this really, really cool interactive piece. It's actually a real piece of art. It's gosh, how do I even describe it? It's almost like a statue. It's an LCD kind of three-way screen, and it has this astronaut guy just walking endlessly. It will never end. It's always just playing this video, and it's always rotating. But it feels very alive because he can change the artwork in it whenever he wants. He can update, some code and update images, and it'll actually appear live in the piece of artwork. This is on display now. I believe there's about a week period here where it's on display, and when you go visit this piece in real life, you can interact with it by searching for hidden items inside of the artwork. And if you do find some of these hidden items, you actually get a BEEPLE NFT. I think it's free, but he's giving you NFTs he's worked on, and BEEPLE NFTs are just out of this world, man. They're just something else. Looking at his collection, though, that is on the leaderboard, only 2 have sold, but it doesn't take much for him to find his way onto the charts. These both sold for 55 and 60 ETH, over $100,000 each. This was a 100 edition piece called Politics is Bullshit. It's this hilarious... I wish it was animated here, but it is actually animated. Let's see if I can find it real quick. The bull actually takes a shit. Oh, there's money just flying all around him. It's so great. We need to find it because it's worth seeing. It's a pretty cool piece. When I first got into NFTs, I remember seeing this on marketplaces, not understanding really what it was, like trying to wrap my head around what NFTs are, and seeing this. Like, okay, NFTs are really wild videos. That's what I thought NFTs were at first. And in this case, yeah, it was, but it's not all they are. So anyway, I remember seeing this on marketplaces. I in my head, I remember it being something like 5 ETH back then, maybe even a little less. And at that point, I thought it was really, really expensive. But now it's 55 ETH and 60 ETH. So if I were a little smarter and wiser back then, it would have been pretty great. Still getting used to my settings here. Hang on, we need to fix some settings. There we go. There we go. Okay, what else do we have on the leaderboard? Ordinals, back in the top 10 at least. Still not doing very well, but almost at 200,000 on the day with Ordinals transactions. Yeah, I don't know what to say about that, really, other than not doing so hot, Ordinals. Hope they can pick up some steam. But also, Polygon's fallen all the way to 7th. We can sort this blockchain rankings, or I should say the collection rankings by blockchains, and we can see what's moving on the chain. DraftKings is on top. DraftKings has they have their own fantasy sports on their platform. It is on the Polygon blockchain. They have football. I want to say they have soccer as well. But they also have all kinds of, they have UFC as well. And again, there's like some type of ranking system and point system, and you do win prizes for it. It's pretty cool. It does well. It's usually near the top, and usually right next to it is Utes. We'll get into that another time. But if you're familiar with NFTs, you're familiar with Utes. If you're not familiar with NFTs, stick around. Get you used to them. We'll get you familiar with them. Take a look lastly at just some noteworthy sales in the past 24 hours, because it's one of my favorite things, is just seeing what is moving. What are the big ticket items? CryptoSlam, go to any blockchain, click on top NFT sales, and pick the period. So we're picking top NFT sales on Ethereum in 24 hours. And we've got the 2 BEEPLE sales. We have multiple Bored Ape sales. In fact, the rest of the top 10 is all Bored Ape sales. All 50 ETH plus. Now, I need to look into one that is not showing here, but there was earlier today a 275 ETH sale. In fact, let's go look for that, because that's pretty significant. It's considered, the one that sold is considered one of the best looking apes, or maybe even the rarest in the collection. Top 10 at the very least. I'm going to go look at NFT Stats, who's an incredible, I was going to call him a content creator, and he's not just a content creator. He's an analyst. He's a data head. He brings news every day. Dude's fantastic. But yeah, here we go. 275 ETH for the Trippy Fur 4 trait, double board trait, Bored Ape. What is 275 ETH? That equals about 500,000, maybe a little more than that. But this is the only time he's been sold since mint, which is pretty well diamond-handed. Machi, or Maki Big Brother, is a very, very big, very wealthy collector. Spends a lot of time on the Blur marketplace farming rewards, farming points. He's doing that for the upcoming Blur token drop. That is the platform, the Blur marketplace's token. It is a cryptocurrency. At its height, I want to say it was worth well over $1. This is season 2 of rewards. Season 1 was back in February. Some platform users made millions of dollars just by trading NFTs. A lot of wash trading there, and most of the wash trading you're seeing is happening on the Blur marketplace. This doesn't look like a wash trade. This looks like somebody maybe taking a victory lap, maybe just rewarding himself for all of the fast and furious trading he's been doing over the past many, many months. But that looks like a legitimate sale, and this super rare ape is in the hands of Maki. I don't know. We're going to find out what his name really is here, but I'm going to call him Maki. Maki Big Brother. Congrats, man. Okay. Going to play with one more screen here. Again, you know, if you're watching, I am just testing here, getting this ready for prime time, really. So let's make sure all of these scenes I have set up look great. Looks great. Yeah, looks great. No, I got to figure